but I always said something's coming. I thought they're going to call it Claude Agents, but they called it Claude Cowork. Claude Cowork is here and absolutely mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing because it has the powers of Claude Code, but in a sandbox environment so that it can't affect some other files or folders. You only choose where it runs, so it's much safer than Claude Code. It has a UI, so it's not scary. It's called Claude Cowork, which makes sense. Great choice of name because it is exactly what we do with AI. We don't use AI, we co-work with AI. The human plus the AI co-working together. Let me show you why I think this is absolutely awesome. I was coaching founders on Claude Code, and yes, it was a bit painful to set up the terminal and all of that. It was super powerful. If you want to talk about how to give superpowers to your team, make sure to fill up our AI readiness assessment, link in the description. And let's deploy our Adopt Methods AI Accelerator. This is Tim Cakir, founder of AI Operator. I'm usually very excited, but today I'm even more excited. Ready? AI was already incredible, but now what we're seeing with Claude Cowork and similar agents like Notion AI is not about text generation anymore or image generation. It's about actually getting work done. The hashtag get shit done, now it is a reality with AI. Mamma mia, look at this, how beautiful this is already. I have downgraded my ChatGPT Pro to ChatGPT Plus because Claude Max is the boss. Let's cook. Try Cowork. What does it say here? Start a task, check in or not, done. Kick off a task with Cowork, then get back to what matters while parallel agents tackle your work faster and more thoroughly. Steer Claude at any time or come back to working prototypes, organized files, and polished docs. This sounds awesome. Don't forget, agentic AI can put your data at risk. Make sure you review Claude's internet access settings. But this new feature, it spins off its own virtual environment where it only loads the files and folders you give it access to. In this way, there are no risks for your other files folder or for your whole computer. This is incredible. And here we are. Ooh, let's knock something off your list. Well, Claude Cowork, if you knew my list, you might not say that, but I accept the challenge. Let's do this. I actually want to make a prototype. Let me change this. All right, let's work in a folder because I have a folder of my copy. So I'm going to go into AI Operator, website copy 2026. Let's open that. Okay. Allow Claude to change files in website copy 2026 to synchronize all files and subfolders. Claude will be able to read, edit, and permanently delete and may share file contents with third-party tools it connects to. Be careful about exposing sensitive information. Let's say always allow for this folder. Well, I know that I already have a copy of these, so that's fine. Let's see. It's starting agent. As you can see on the right side, it has context, which is my website copy folder. It opens in my files. Okay, so it would have been better maybe to plug the files here if I wanted to see them, but I know what's inside it. Which files contains your new website copy that I should use for the prototype? Find in my folder. Yes, I want interactive HTML. Let's type something else. Inside the folder, you will find a bunch of files, but also don't forget that my brand is AI Operator. So visit aioperator.com to understand our branding, but also take subtle design cues from Bain's website. The idea is that we are kind of repositioning ourselves to be a little bit more enterprisey, and I really like the look of Bain's website. There we go. Submit. Sending the request. Cool. Let me explore your folder to find the copy files, and I'll also review both websites to understand the design direction. Amazing. It's written a request. It's gotten some response. All right. It found all the files: home page, training page, consulting page, solution page, our story page, the adopt methods page. All right. That's cool. And then what did it do here? Ran some commands. Oh, it had an URL error here, fetching URL. Why? I have an AI Operator brand skill, so it found that. That's awesome. Unable to verify if domain.aioperator.com is safe to fetch. This may be due to network restrictions or enterprise security policies blocking Claude AI. Well, anyways, what it did, okay, that was reading files. Excellent. I now have a comprehensive understanding of your copy and branding. Let me check the Bain website using Chrome to capture the design elements. That's awesome. So that means that it is using Claude for Chrome, the Chrome extension. It's navigated to Bain.com. Navigate it and got tab context. All right, awesome. Got some context. It said computer, so it's launching a computer. Ooh, all right. It's taking some screenshots. Oh, that's cool. The site is showing a Cloudflare verification. Let me wait a moment and try again. Okay, let's see. I'm also checking that it might have opened something else. All right, so it decided to open Claude for Chrome. All right, here we are. It's in our website. I think it's already ticked the box. I think it just went. I can see your current error. Let me scroll down to see more of the current design and capture. Based on my research, I'll create an interactive HTML prototype that combines clean to the bold serif headlines. Yeah, that's good. With 𝐂𝐤𝐭 brand identity, perfect. The prototype will include homepage, navigation, interactive elements. How about all the other pages that are available inside the website copy folder I gave you? There's more than just the homepage and the training page and the consulting page. There's like our story page and there's a few other pages. Please, can you make sure to do all working files? All right, let's see. Because as we can see here, it took working files, homepage, training page, consulting page, the first three. Okay, here we go. So we got the 6 pages. It's updating its to-do list. Cool. It's running the command. As we can see, this is like the to-do list and the progress, research, review, creating homepage, create training page. Let's see. Okay, we have all the other pages now. Add navigation and test all page links. That's perfect. I'm guessing we're going to get it as an artifact here, right? The artifacts. We have the context. This is cool. So you can write something and queue it. You could have done this with Claude as well, but I don't think you would have had this kind of clean progress view. And the context is working with the artifacts is going to come here. I will test some other things, but this is a very good start. All right, here we go. Now let me add the JavaScript file for interactivity. Let me open the prototype in the browser to test it. Okay, that didn't work really well. It's messed up a little bit. I'm sure it's going to realize that it can't open it. Here we go. Let's add some other permissions, which I've allowed. As you can see, this is quite cool. It's got connectors, Claude in Chrome, Control Chrome. Okay, well, are these 2 different connectors now? That's interesting. Let's see, let's create another tab. Nice. The human plus AI movement, human plus AI together. Stop fearing AI, start partnering with it, transform your team from AI anxious to AI confident in 12 weeks. Start your adopt journey, take the AI transformation index. Trusted by Google, reach our TMS, expand the green star, scale up. Yes, sir. Feeling lost in the AI hub, you're not alone. Ooh, this is nice. This is clean. Don't worry, we secure a competitive edge with the adopt method, our proven 5-phase system. That's really nice. Our service, how we create value. Explore the accelerator. Explore programs. Watch success stories. Yes. Look at this. That's our accelerator. From fear to collaboration in 12 weeks. Human plus AI mindset to transform your team. It's all right. It keeps trying to open new tabs, I think. Starting at $45,000. What's inside the adopt method accelerator? Nice. Okay. Our training. Yeah. Operationalize. So this is our develop. 12 weeks of hands-on capability building. Practice, transform, our 6-week ROI guarantee. Yes, this is nice. Success stories, yeah, FAQs. All right, it's clean. Is it the best design? No, but we have a really good design, so we can kind of make this work on it. Complete AI transformation for the enterprise, beyond training, strategic AI partnership, the adopt method sequential execution. All right, the 4 to 6 weeks, 12 weeks. 8 to 12 weeks, and we can deploy a few of these at the same time. Practice, validation and reporting, transform governance and scale, transformation packages. That's the base transformation. This is the premium transformation. And then we have an enterprise transformation. This is really good. Why transformation, not just training? Start with accelerated scale to transformation. Yeah, you can do that as well. I like this. Let's see, what do we say about our adopt method? Why 95% of AI initiatives fail? 5 phases lasting transformation inside each phase. Okay, wow. Yeah, I really like this. We can see that it can launch that. Obviously here, it's not been able to put the CSS file together with the HTML file. That's fine. We can close this here already. That's good, because I saw that that was buggy apparently. That was a great first task. So it was able to create a 9-step kind of to-dos that gave me the progress. It had artifacts. So it built a bunch of artifacts and then put them together. I used the context of this website, Copy 2026, some connectors and all the working files. That's great. And it found even a skill MD for the branding. This is really cool. All right, let's try something else. Help me prepare for this week. I want to see what it's going to do if I don't give it any folders. Let's see if it's going to go Gmail, calendar, which it has access. Gmail, Google Calendar. Okay, they're connected. Cool. If you've seen Claude Code with the tabs where it asks clarification and you can press numbers. So I can do 4. I wasn't able to click next, but that's okay. All right, let's do Google Calendar, Notion. Let's also put here Gmail. So Gmail, Google Calendar, and Notion. Great. Okay. Use Chrome to access your calendar and capture all meetings, events. Gmail, check for important. Yes, already. Cool. So there we go. Each time you get this box for permissions, that's the Claude in Chrome permissions. That's cool. It's telling me about an event that I have in a minute. So Claude Chrome in Chrome is already working. All right, so it's opened my calendar, it's opened my Gmail. So in the background, it has a Chrome window. It's opening different tabs. Google Calendar, Gmail, Notion, synthesize and analyze. Okay, create your weekly overview. It can see our Google Calendar for this week. All right, you can also check Gmail and Notion in parallel. So one of the great things about this, that it runs multiple agents in parallel, which that's what we've been doing in Claude Code. So Claude Cowork is the same idea. I think this is Claude Code. They just removed the name Code, not to scare people anymore. They said Cowork, which again, as I said, the name is perfectly on spot. Gave it a bit of a UI that we're used to, added a bit of progress, artifacts, and context that we're working with. And it kind of created this sandbox, right? So that we know where it's working. So you can't edit and delete files and folders that we don't want it to ever touch, which is quite cool. So I couldn't access my Notion because it didn't have access, but here we go, very quickly. 26 events. I need to reply, respond, review, key meetings, today's schedule, don't forget. Same ideas, Claude Code. It has the Claude folder and it creates a local agent mode sessions. And then it's a number, an ID, some more IDs, local IDs, and then it's giving me a file. So I can open that file. All right, that's not bad. It's not the best look, but that's fine. We don't need the best look for this. Weekly overview, week at a glance, key priorities, day-by-day schedule. Okay, each day, Saturday and Sunday clear. That's cool. Meeting requirement preparation, email action items. This is cool. Current inbox status. Nice little page. So we still had some issues with Notion. So yet I am not seeing huge improvements from Claude Code. I mean, I think that Claude Code is still much more powerful, but this is great as a UI. It's still in preview mode. Things are going to get better very quickly. And this means that all knowledge workers now will be able to use the powers of Claude Code, or very soon. What I recommend for everybody, if you don't have a max plan, don't worry. If you can understand skills and sub-agents and how to work with them, when you have access to this, you're going to have a great time. And a little bit of MCPs, still not sure where we're going with MCPs, because I think that skills are still very powerful. As you can see, it's having a little bit of issues with my Notion integration, which worked earlier. We're able to let it go through my Gmail with the Claude in Chrome, opening a tab in my calendar. Anything that you could imagine with tabs and so on will do a great job. I just wanted to create this quick video to show you the powers of it and what this is. But what I'll do is I'll do a deep dive as things get better. In the meantime, please hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments below, what are some of the first processes that you'd love to systematize and kind of semi-automate with the powers of Claude Cowork. If you're the founder or executive level in a company of 50 plus team members, in the description, you'll find our AI readiness assessment. It'll take you 5 minutes. You'll get a custom AI readiness assessment for your business. And you can also then get a call with me. Things are getting heated in the AI space again. And now it's not about M dashes or is the text good? Is the image good? It's all about now action. We are in the phase of understanding how can we get ROI from this technology. And I can tell you from the 1,000 people plus we certified and 25 plus companies we have trained that the ROI is huge. We've seen one team in 12 weeks get $1.2 million of return on investment. The minimum ROI that we see is 6x or more. A founder, a leader that invests money and time, so resources, on their team members' upskilling and behavior change to be a place to work. We take the love, not fear approach to get teams upskilled, but also to help them to redesign how they work for this new age of intelligence. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Cheers.